Hi there, hello, it's me, the voice from beyond. Trying to get this thing running. Trying.
Stream elements. King_Kita is now live. Streaming games and demos. Free Play Friday. Dokidoki Literature Club. The final part.
Not a good sign. So I think part of what was affecting the stream the first time around was just the raw resolution, and part of it was the fact that I have an update to Cyberpunk 2077. It was trying to install in the background, which I didn't realize. I paused that, but I'm still having all these issues. What the hell is going on? I might need to restart my tower here. Close everything extraneous. I push the resolution down. Like, this is a simple game. For it to be lagging this much is not good. Lost my desktop background again. I'm 2 seconds from rebooting. Well, 2 minutes. Monica doesn't want me to have the happy ending. That seems to be what's happening. Okay, we might have stabilized. Monitoring my resource values. % CPU. And close edge. Okay. I think we're good. Alright, the morning. I meet Sayori and Otto. Sayori runs into me, or beats up with me, rather. Speed it up a tad. So yeah, of course, you know the story by now. It's very, very cliche opening. Childhood friend meeting in the morning. She wants me to come to her club, and so I do. So if you want to see the story as it actually proceeds, watch my previous videos. I'll just gonna let it run here. I could probably do like a deeper analysis into her character, how you can see the signs of her depression. She wants you to be happy, but I will save analyses for text format. I don't want to get into that right now, so. Vice President of Literature Club, good moderator. Speed this up a bit more. She really, really wants you to join the Literature Club. Surprise, spoilers, we do. So I noticed I'm admiring the level of detail in the classroom. I mean, obviously, if you only have to draw, you know, there's only a few backgrounds in this game, so it is certainly important to draw them well. Oh, yes. Nice level of detail. That's all I got. Hi, Monica. As I was saying before, Monica looks straightforward at all times. So those are slightly off to the side, but Monica's always facing straight forward in her default sprite. Yeah, see, those looking, their faces are off to the side a little bit. Natsuki's sprite's off to the side. She pouts. Monica's always looking right at you. Yuri is shy. Seem to be holding stable here. All right. I liked in one thing in Act 2 where where Natsuki and Yuri had a very good heart-to-heart with each other. They do care about each other. Even if, like I said, Natsuki is very standoffish. Alright, it's about time for poem number 1. I'll get my cheat sheet out. Choices are Laugh, Essence, Vacation, Afterimage, Inferno, Unrestrained, Blanket, Lucky, Sticky, and Dance. Let's see, nothing can change Sayori's fate, but if I can make her happy. Yep, okay, I was right. Horror, parfait, existence, lipstick, hair, chocolate, fear, treasure, alone, rose. I'm good at guessing here. Heart, determination, death, misfortune, hop, extraordinary, forgive, color, cute, papa, color, Saturday word, yay, ribbon, question, tragedy, flee, secretive, philosophy, disaster, depression, flower, and music. Flower. Oh, that was a Yuri word. Okay. Cheeks, meager, vanilla, amazing, dream, aura, crimson, unending, sing, feather. Unending sounds like a Yuri word. Feather? Yeah, sorry. Insight, shiny, socks, uncontrollable, nature, tenacious, uncanny, headphones, bubbles, charm. Chose charm, contamination, summer, disoriented, skirt, kitty, nibble, fun, adventure, passion, jump. Kitty seems a little too cute, like a Natsuki word. Passion, I think, is a Yuri word. Let's try it anyway. Oh, it is a Sayori word. Okay. Hopeless. Imagination. Whisper. Bliss. Judgment. Anger. Defeat. Pain. Games. Suicide. Gonna choose imagination. Oh, that's Yuri. Okay. I'm still like, I think it's like 8 Sayori and 2 Yuri and a Natsuki, I think. Out of 11 out of 10. Anyway, still a majority Sayori right now. Email, sensation, extreme, lollipop, waterfall, party, spinning, kiss, strawberry, loud, strawberry. Oh, that was Sayori. That was Natsuki. Okay. Unrequited, skipping, lust, broken, misery, giggle, twirl, cheer, embrace, daydream, twirl. Family, whirlwind, ocean, raindrops, shopping, frightening, variance, flying, milk, graveyard. Shopping. Oh, that was Natsuki. Okay. Beauty, swimsuit, peaceful, calm, nightgown, captive, memories, infallible, hope, electricity. Hope is yes. Journey, whistle, heaven sent, mouse, explode, agonizing, excitement, climax, warm, jumpy. I think excitement will be a Natsuki word, but I'm gonna try it. Nope, that was Sayori. Okay. Bunny, vertigo, unstable, marshmallow, Dokidoki, joy, despise, hurt, awesome, wonderful. Joy. I don't even know who jumped. It lagged on me. Comfort, breathe, atone, incapable, prayer, heartbeat, sparkle, anxiety, wrath, analysis, heartbeat. That was a Natsuki word, okay. Grief, melody, bouncy, disarray, smile, intellectual, pout, eternity, fantasy, sunset, smile. Sayori, yes. Universe, melancholy, vitality, clouds, fester, fluffy, effulgent, disown, desire, peace. Universe is your word, okay. Dazzle, incongruent, childhood, vibrant, massacre, portrait, candy, pink, sadness, romance. I'm gonna choose childhood. Yes, that's a Sayori word, okay. They're all after me. Talking about how Natsuki has her manga collection in the classroom, which could be because her father is abusive. That's the only place she has to escape. Yuri wants me to read a book with her. Don't really have a choice. I'm gonna turn off auto for a sec. I think this might be a new conversation. Oh, look at this. Today's another news desk. Clubs though. Oh, we can't give up. This is a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. I just realized I forgot to save. Shit. Let me save. I'm supposed to save at the very beginning. Let me look into something. Okay, that's where I fucked up. I was supposed to start see the game before I wrote the first poem. Let's start over. Yes, I really want to quit. Sorry, folks. We'll get the hang of this. I was right to choose Sayori first. It's a perfect poem, mean everything is... Okay, so I have to get it exactly right. Okay. Has to be So the big thing is it has to be every word has to be for Natsuki, or for the person in question. So I'll leave my guide here. Settings, unseen text after choices, return, and skip. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's skip everything up to the poem. Oh, I see what I can do here. Okay, hang on. Text speed, auto forward time. That way I can actually read it when I want to. Okay. That's what I was looking for, was a skip option. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. I'm sorry. Let me just save my game here. Character introductions again. Yeah, I know it's like the third time I've showed this. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, learning the gameplay itself is not the most fun thing in the world, I realize. Let's stop right there. That's a good spot to save. Mark my save. Yes. That'll be my jumping off point for the next round. Okay, back to skipping. Okay, time to write a poem. I'm gonna make a perfect poem for Sayori. Oh, they sorted alphabetically. Okay. Wonderful summer feather, precious rose, vivid fireflies. Bliss. Laugh is one. Okay. Socks is not. No. Sadness is one. Okay. Sadness. Alone, amazing, awesome. Sunset is not. Yeah, Sunset is one of hers. Okay. Loud is also one of hers. Sticky, bouncy. Happiness. Happiness, yes. Flying, fantasy, music, bliss. Bliss. No. Rainbow, yes. Promise.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Yo.
Yo.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Inferno. Sailor Zombie Esther. Bubbles.
I have a list of words. I have to pick words. I'm trying to appeal to Sayori specifically. I have to get 100% of her words, so I can't be just. It can't be what I feel. I have to go. I'm pulling from a list here.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Which one is Sayori? Sailor Zombie Esther. Dead girl?
Yeah, Sayori is your childhood friend, the one with the red bow on her head. This one on the left. This looks. The goal is to appeal to all of them. In turn, Bubbles is not her word.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Bubbles.
Bubbles is not a Sayori word. Sunny might be. Sunset, no. Twirl, no. Scars. Scars! Scars is a Sayori word.
Sailor Zombie Esther. What kind of words does she like?
Vacation. Cute. Let's see. She seems to like. Listen, I've got a list, so I'm pulling from my list here. But Sayori seems to like mostly fun words, but there's also some melancholy words in there. Yuri likes complicated, like deep concept words, and Natsuki likes cute words. Basically, is the pattern I've got. Alone, amazing, awesome. Dance is oriented. Dance. Okay. Raindrops. Rainbow, rain cloud, romance, rose. Nightgown. That's a nice word. Who gets nightgown? Not Sayori. Special, dazzle. She gets special. Journey, variants, essence, fluffy, peace, Valentine, email, death, fireworks, parfait. She does not get email, fireworks. No F words at all. I lied. No, she gets F words. I can't read today. Oh, she gets death. That's fitting. Incongruent. That's a Yuri word if I ever heard one. Daydream, yes. Marriage, puppy, tenacious, calm. Marriage. Time, a controllable existence, heaven sent. Meager, lust. Kawaii, that's a Natsuki word. Massacre. No. Okay, let's start. Time, no. Uncontrollable, no. Existence, no. Heaven sent, no.
Zombie Esther. I love Heaven's hit single Wake Me Up Inside.
Massacre, no. Kawaii, no. Meager, no. Lust, no. Shiny. Sadness, scars, shame, silly, sing, smile, sparkle, special, sunset, sweet, no. Shiny, no. And she's like, damn it. She doesn't have a word here.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Shiny, happy, people, holding hands.
It's a Natsuki word. I have to start over. Playground, comfort, dream, lucky. Comfort, nature, boop. Yes, she gets nature. Bed, beauty. She likes the bed because she's depressed. Okay. I think that was 19 out of 20, so I might have to... We'll see if that was enough.
Verdict scribe.
Not history.
I like chocolate milk.
Hi, verdicts. Check something here. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Alright, so, this is day 2 of the club, which I think would make it a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday in not Japan. But yeah. Cupcakes. Cupcakes for Yuri and Natsuki. Hi, Sayori. Is there still have a napping club? Real questions. Oh yeah, button that shirt. That collarbone. Mmm. Her model's exactly the same.
Verdict scribe. Today is Saturday in Neo Yakyo.
Alright, let's gotta show my opponent to Sayori first.
Sailor Zombie Esther. The ultimate power move, straightening another's tie.
Oh no, he was buttoning up her her jacket, her blazer. I commented on it on the first run, but I'm like, that's getting a little too close to the boob area, I feel like. But, you know. I'm gonna show my opponent to Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable with sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Godai! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Godai poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can put your, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Godai. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori still sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Get it? 'Cause she's depressed, and she wants to die. But I'm the sunshine. I'm her sunshine. I'm her reason to get up in the morning. She wants me to be happy. And once I can make friends with the other girls, then she's happy that I'm happy and she kills herself. Spoilers. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. She's right. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be different. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a poem, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Godai. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Natsuki was next in line.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. And not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. But the
other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Monica. Just Monica. Hi, Godai. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Godai. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things, too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to learn the kind of style that fits you. That suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the speckle protrudes. A nosy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite chaos. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Spoilers! I'm he. It's about how Monica became self-aware. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming up strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Don't skip. Next poem time. Natsuki set the hands up. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. Oh, they'd be fighting. And Sayori to the rescue. Oh, that line. Give me my mouse back. History. Okay. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You didn't have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Godai too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Godai liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Godai appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Godai started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! God, I love that line. Natsuki just accused Yuri of padding.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Godai! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective,
then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Godai.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Godai?
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Help me, Sayori! Natsuki... Hey, what? Oh, okay. So of course that's going to be... Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Godai. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly what nobody likes. Stop!
Not in Yuri.
Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Natsuki. Yuri. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. make some tea.
Verdicts scribe.
Say it, bot.
Boibs.
Boibs. Why is it taking so long? Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down on a blank face looking at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Alright, time to skip. Let's move on with the next poem. Poem time, okay. Let's get my list of Sayori words. Broken is a Sayori word. Loud, lazy, summer, misfortune, comfort, poof, philosophy, flower, hurt, vivacious. Hurt is a Sayori word. Excitement, jump, unrestrained, bouncy, determination, vacation, forgive, fear, socks, existence. Fear is a Sayori word. Wonderful, fun, sunny, whirlwind, climax, rain cloud, peace, tears, clouds, cute. Rain cloud is her, right? Yes, rain cloud is Sayori. Pout, afterimage, lust, fireworks, puppy, smile, meager, childhood, anxiety, amazing. Together, variants, heartbeat, play, joy, parfait, bed, silly, sugar, intellectual. Together. Parfait is not her. Yeah, didn't think so. Question, disown, fluffy, despise, pure, pink, inferno, agonizing, raindrops, judgment. I have a word in this one. Family, fear, feather, fireflies, flower, flying, forgive, friends, fun. No Q words. Disown. No fluffy. No. Despise. No. Pure. No. Pink. Also no. Inferno. Agonizing. No. Raindrops. No. Judgment. No. No Sayori words, of course. Journey, Mouse, Melody, Crimson, Incapable, Fickle, Vibrant, Fantasy, Nightgown, Unstable. Okay, so that has to be perfect, just has to appeal to that person. Okay, the most. Looks like, if I'm understanding this right. Okay, the character's 3-point word must be chosen for at least 15 out of 20 total choices. Okay. Making sure I understand how this works. Okay, so the ones I'm looking at are all 3-point words. Okay, that makes me feel better. If I can get the preferred word, 15 out of 20 times, that's sufficient. Okay, Journey, Mouse, Melody, Crimson, Incapable, Fickle, Vibrant, Fantasy, Nightgown, Unstable. Vibrant, no. Fickle, no. Melody. Journey, no. Mouse, no. Crimson, is that it? No, that would be hers. Incapable. That's an interesting choice. Fickle, Vibrant. Fantasy. I guess I'll go with Fantasy. Entropy, Melancholy, Awesome, Jumpy, Captive, Cage, Shiny, Whisper, Anger, Infinite. Awesome is one, Jumpy. Awesome. Dream, Chocolate, Horror, Alone, Hair, Prayer, Disaster, Tragedy, Effulgent, Dokidoki. Alone is a Sayori word. Kawaii, Bliss, Grief, Infallible, Valentine, Pleasure, Treasure, Imagination, Family, Universe. Bliss. Analysis, Secretive, Covet, Holiday, Warm, Shopping, Promise, Flee, Heaven sent disoriented. Secretive. No. Covet. Promise is a good Sayori word. Happiness, contamination, heart, games, blanket, bunny, dazzle, depression, charm, rainbow. Happiness. Cheer, rose, landscape, misery, breeze, strawberry, playground, sensation, hopeless, lucky. Hopeless is a Saudi word. Defeat, time, ambient, kiss, hope, sweet, extreme, marshmallow, ribbon, insight. Defeat. Frightening, unending, pain, music, portrait, desire, milk, extraordinary, uncontrollable, papa. There's one new word and it is unrequited. Pain, no. Oh, yes, pain. Pain's a Saudi word. Eternity, email, kitty, beauty, cry, incongruent, skipping, giggle, ocean, love. Ocean, that's a Saudi word. Empty, daydream, anime, nibble, vertigo, sunset, unrequited, vitality, skirt, swimsuit. Unrequited. Clumsy, lipstick, disarray, atone, feather, sadness, adventure, bubbles, headphones, color. Color. Dark, memories, laugh, scars, boop, sparkle, shame, peaceful, twirl, waterfall. Sparkle. Alright. Time to skip. Let's get on to the club meeting shenanigans. Let's get to the poem readings. The part where Sayori tries to steal Chikongo into buying her a snack. So the mechanics of this, the poems, it turns out, so each word is worth 1, 2, or 3 points for each girl. To get the goal I'm looking for, you have to get 45 points for that girl. So you need to get at least 15 of their most preferred words to unlock their scenes. I was already previously targeting them anyway, so I think I was able to get it, but it was good to. It's good to have a better understanding of the mechanic. Alright, daily shenanigans of high school Dokidokis. Where is Monica? Sorry, I don't really have much to say. I need to be like finding more things to say here. Blitzing through the story at lightning speed is kind of fun, honestly. Actually, just if you were watching my streams, it does go kind of slow. The fact that I had to read everything out loud certainly helped the slowness. I think my original playthrough took like two or three solid play sessions. Just because there's a lot of it's just all text for the most part. Second part is certainly quicker, just because the lack of Sayori reduces what you have to do. and there's fewer days, I think. Well, technically not. Let's see. First you lose Sayori from the second playthrough, and then also you skip through the weekend after Yuri suicides herself.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Monica's writing tip of the day. Don't.
Oh shit, this is a new dialogue scene. Shit. Give me my mouse. I was thinking this was new. How far back can I go? Probably to save more often. TLDR, I was reading it as I was going along, but Sayori is going to get some supplies to make a poster for the festival. Godai does not know about that yet. She invites him to come along till we get supplies to make the poster for their thing, and she's describing Monica offered to go instead, or to go with me, but Sayori insisted. I might have to redo that part. That's the issue with skipping. I didn't realize there was more. I don't know. There's apparently more new stuff than I thought. Okay, anyway, so Sayori says, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Godai to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring the empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Godai? Yep, let's go. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Godai, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you see the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is what happens if you choose. Like I said, I think normally this is where you cuddle up with Yuri to read her book. Or Natsuki, I forget. So this is what happens if you choose Sayori. Okay.
The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around into the hallway again. Hey, good eye, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah! I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts! Just do it for a second. Oh, there's number 2. This means it's working. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Did her skirt get shorter? Her boobs got bigger. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Go die. Where would I even find ice around this time? Wait. No, where would I even find ice around this time? Ah, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Oh, okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. That's okay. That graphic. It's nice and cold. Like this music. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Godai. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I'd always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. and I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Godai. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Godai. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops up to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Verdict scribe. The worst crime ever. Bad bangs.
Truly. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about... I slipped the crayons and smashed my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Godai. Ah, well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure! Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters right tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. Alright. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright. Let's make this quick. Godai, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Eh? I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Godai. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that.
But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Any more like bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes a friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up and in come my friends. No, finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be from my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
She's depressed.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Oh god, that's foreshadowing. That's bad foreshadowing, because she only lives another week. She kills herself on the following Monday, and I think it's Wednesday by now. So yeah. She writes the best poems, and she kills herself in a week. That's... I wonder if this is one of those times. Yes, it is, but not for the reasons you think. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I'm going to be honest, chat. This is going to take longer than I thought it would. I apologize. Still have to do Yuri and Natsuki. The same thing I'm doing here. Then I did a blitz through Act 2. Oh shit. Yeah, this is going to take way longer than I thought. I'm going to have to break this up into parts again. The final part, part 1. Oh, sorry. Let me get through Natsuki's, through Sayori's chapter, then I'll call it a night probably. 1 second, I'm going to turn out my light. It's like Attack on Titan, the final the final season. Part 1, Part 2, and now Part 3 is movies, but anyway. On I go. Show my opponent, just letting you know right now that that's what's going to be happening. I'm going to finish Sayori, and I will then call it a night. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Godai. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this. Don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate experience. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my windows. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed strange tendencies as in a... That was the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The urge? Yes. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto this newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Pavlovian conditioning. So that's about Yuri's obsession with knives. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Godai? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Natsuki's turn.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say that it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh? You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? As though she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah. Guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound. My heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Good night, spiders. Good night, moon. Good night, girl hanging in the middle of the room.
That was good. That was good. Bravo. That was good. What is this poem about? I think it's about... I can't tell if it's about Natsuki's prejudices towards other or people's prejudices towards Natsuki and her interest in manga and her tastes. That's the vibe. I think it's that latter. It is from the outside looking in, or how people think of her. That's how I'm interpreting it.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
That's my line. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my...
Sailor Zombie Esther. Best you could do? No. Best I expected from you? Sadly.
Damn.
Of course, it's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you.
Sailor Zombie Esther. Night.
Good night. I'll be back next week with more of this game, it looks like. This is, much more than I thought it would be. I apologize.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well... I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try to not be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
And Monica. Hi again, Godai. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that.
Verdict scribe. Don't feel, think.
Don't think, do. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right.
Verdict scribe. Don't do better. Be sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be mad. Make life take the lemons back. Demand to see last manager. I'm gonna get my guys to invent a combustible lemon so I can burn your house down with the lemons. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people too, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. That's about her feelings of being what it feels like to be deconstructed when the game ends. When the game shuts down. Oh, this guy's hard to pose. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tape even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And now we skip. So, definitely, I think I'm seeing the pattern here. Start of the day, I can't skip because that's when the new stuff happens. That's when you spend your time with whoever you appeal to the most that day. So, yes. At the start of the day is when you spend time with the person that you appeal to most with your poem. And I've got some new cutscenes with Natsuki or with Sayori that I have not seen before. Because previously I've gone for Yuri and Natsuki. So I've not seen those Sayori cutscenes before. That's interesting. I'll have to do that on a proper playthrough probably. Okay, so there's a lot you can dig into in this game, if I'm being honest. More than I really want to go over on stream. Right now, reading poems. I want to check the history here for a second. poems. Property writing. Improve our time though, maybe. I've seen this scene. Oh, this is turning. This is an important turning point. Okay. Got that history again. This is a decision point. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this! I can do this! Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well... How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, good, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Welcome with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Eh? But... She's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Godai. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. Kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Poem time. Nibble, peaceful, lust, sparkle, pleasure, lucky, excitement, destiny, kiss, essence. Sparkle's one of her words, right? Yes. Adventure, socks, frightening, misery, bubbles, charm, party, embrace, loud, awesome. Breathe, dazzle, tenacious, bunny, dream, insight, question, games, kitty, hop. Dazzle. Playground, sunset, amazing, marriage, electricity, horror, anime, calm, meager, cute. Analysis, hurt, fireworks, misfortune, uncanny, extreme, fireflies, daydream, whirlwind, hope. Sadness, agonizing, anger, starscape, grief, milk, infinite, pink, captive, valentine. Grief. Ooh, that's a good word. Sugar, headphones, warm, time, prayer, spinning, fantasy, pout, music, waterfall. Music. Family, parfait. No, did I just choose two? Whatever. Passion, whisper, chocolate, universe, heaven sent, love, heart, ribbon, alone, summer. Passion. Judgment, cheeks, puppy, vanilla, eternity, explode, inferno, vibrant, broken, depression. Incongruent, existence, beauty, disown, fester, color, swimsuit, sing, disoriented, wrath. Death, vivacious, memories flee, dance, poof, atone, landscape, afterimage, vacation. Vacation. Portrait, sensation, blanket, unrequited, unstable, sticky, unending, tears, covet, crimson. Unrequited. Lipstick, romance, giggle, play, nature, empty, despise, twirl, special, suicide. Heartbeat, fear, scars, flower, desire, melancholy, kawaii, defeat, jump, holiday. Defeat. Hair, shiny, shame, aura, infallible, shopping, email, happiness, rose, promise. Promise. Childhood, together, rain cloud, skirt, extraordinary, fluffy, pure, bouncy, cry, jumpy. Rain cloud, yes. Contamination, unrestrained, bed, vertigo, sunny, clumsy, joy, intellectual, precious, treasure. Treasure. Fun, lollipop, graveyard, nightgown, laugh, climax, comfort, imagination, incapable, uncontrollable. Comfort. Disarray, clouds, lazy, journey, dark, skipping, papa, cheer, rainbow philosophy. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Press the piano again. Finish my last passion. Natsuki can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. Well, not talking about our part of the festival. Oh, yeah, I did see this.
It's right in your name. Monika.
Huh. That joke made no sense in translation. A joke makes no sense in translation, even though this is not. This is the original language of the game. Whatever. Very spacing out. Don't mind me. Right, the third scene is when she hugs protagonist. And it beats like a little off. Sorry for assuming. Good eye, what's up? So I'm asking Monika if she thinks Sayori's acting weird. Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little into it too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Godai. You surely know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Godai. Me? How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Godai. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? And it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do except wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. Monica calls out to the club room. Let me share her poems now. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Poem time.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Godai.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
You want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Godai. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easy to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Godai. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody else has noticed this. Sayori. I have probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're talking about what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Godai. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori! Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Subscribe. Smile, damn it.
Indeed. Sad girl is sad. It's sad that there's no way to save her, but that's the way the game goes. Yuri, I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Godai. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish.
Eh? What for?
I feel like I keep trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid.
Yuri, that's a little...
No. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when they're talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem.
Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up.
Yuri turns away from me.
You should go.
Eh?
Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking.
Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting and reassuring her is nearly impossible as is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I could say would only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. I've never seen that cutscene before. I guess that's what happens if you don't appeal to her at all. I'm gonna close my window. Hang on. I'm gonna get real close to the camera right now. Not a good angle right now, I'm sorry. Okay. Natsuki says,
This one's alright.
alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I was usually going for it, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems, anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Eh? No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's... It's not like you would actually do that.
Verdicts scribe. EB Baka.
Baka! It's not like you would actually do that. Baka!
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Gah!
Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
Ugh. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears, it's diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light.
The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I don't think I've seen this one before. I think it's she's saying she wants to be with me.
Yeah. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever.
I see. I don't really have much to contribute here since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem.
Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while.
Did you not show me hers? Did Yuri not show me hers? Yuri showed me hers, didn't she? I guess she didn't.
At the very least, it was good practice.
Just Monica. Hi, Godai. Have you thought about what you want us to perform?
Subscribe. I show you hers, you show me mine.
Let me open up a browser here. I'm gonna transition over here. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I done broke it. I was trying to open Edge. Why didn't I see Yuri's? I'm blanking. What did Yuri just not show me hers? She has a poem for this day, and she has a poem for if you didn't show her 3 poems that appeal to her. checking something. Sorry for the silence. Just trying to double check. I don't care, Edge. I really don't care. I'll have to watch my own stream to figure out how I missed why you didn't show me your poem. I'm gonna read off Yuri's poem for this day anyway. I'll probably get to it in another playthrough, but just for good measure. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. Oh no, sorry, wrong one. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Or where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. You can still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tinted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. That's Yuri's poem that we didn't read. No. Jesus Christ, Edge. Alright, I just realized I'm still showing this. I was going to look up. Why is it about? No, it's just taking too long. Forget it. I've got to put it up on my phone anyway. Okay, anyway, back to the... I don't need to make this take longer than it needs to. Because we need to get through the confession scene with Sayori. That takes place after, no, before I hang out with whoever. So I can just, should be able to just do this before. Yeah, okay. So I don't need to do the weekend. I just need to do Saturday, hanging out with Sayori, or hanging out with either whoever I choose to do, and just get to the point on Saturday where I confess to Sayori, and then I can restart. Okay. For the festival. Beans Club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought about what I want to perform at the festival. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot more time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little off a bit today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Godai, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you right now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all those ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Yes, I would. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Drink poems, I'll start figuring out. catchphrase. Oh, maybe don't realize when she. Read it out loud. Sayori's been avoiding him. Festival preparations. What's everyone doing this weekend?
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? And now Natsuki's pouting too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri. You have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Good Eye. The one who is truly useless. Oh, that's me. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting to spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kodai may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Godai to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't?
Just what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Godai to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Godai, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. I'll have to go with Sayori. Doesn't matter who chooses on the weekend. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. We're already neighbors, and but Monica said
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. You really hate us that much?
no. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Recommend to take the route of whoever's chosen after Sayori to avoid confusion. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us.
But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Godai was the one who.
It doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our events to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So you're gonna do the right thing, President?
Okay. I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Godai to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Alright, I'm going to go with Natsuki. I'll pursue Natsuki next. I'll pick it Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying... Ugh.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Godai? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, was that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Godai? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No! That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Godai picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one that's immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you. Yeah. I want to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that'd be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Cake and cups.
Cake and cups indeed. Why is my bot lagging so much? I don't know. Whatever. I'm close to done here. I'm not gonna do Yuri's, well... Like, I kind of want to go through Yuri's, campaign, or Yuri's, thing to see what's different between doing it when I'm pursuing her and when I'm not pursuing her, but, let me... Whatever. Okay. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Godai. I think they will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks right into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. MC wants some nookie. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early on the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Godai.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. No much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Godai.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been?
Okay, I've seen all this before. I'm gonna skip. This is the part she admits she has depression. I know this is Sayori's campaign, but we've seen this. Let's actually have that moving scene was set with. Okay, I don't want to redo this, so I'm just gonna let it skip. We'll do it. Just deal with it. Might go through it on my own time. I don't know. I apologize. It's late. I just want to get through this. So, we're just going to get through this. Let the scene play. I'm supposed to be doing all new dialogue bits, but, you know, I'll just deal with it. Good, fascinating dialogue. She's just talking about how she's going to be crafting. It is interesting, what I'm getting of it. This is where Yuri admits her passion for knives. And Yuri starts sucking on the cut. So OP protagonist cuts himself on one of her knives, her pocket knife, and she starts sucking his finger out of instinct before realizing what she's doing. Did something similar happen with Natsuki? No, you licked cake off her fingers, or vice versa. Skip, skip, skip. If I could skip faster, I would. I'm tired. I was thinking about playing some more God of War after I finish this, but I might just go to bed and sleep. Because I've been staying up till way late all week playing God of War. And yeah. I've not gotten a whole lot of sleep this week. .2018, I mean. God of War 2018. Basically doing all the side quests. Oh, things are about to get interesting.
Verdicts scribe. Sleeve.
Okay, so let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. So they almost kissed in there, I believe is how that scene goes. I don't know. I only played through... The first time I played through this game in like 2020 or so, I appealed to Yuri. I didn't like I'll appeal at Hollow, but like I chose Yuri for this section, and so I actually properly viewed through her campaign. Haven't watched it since then. Last time, of course, when I played it on stream, I chose Natsuki to help for the festival. And so while I kind of remember I was remembering bits and pieces while I was watching this just now, but I don't remember the finer details of Yuri's thing. But if I remember right, you have an almost kiss with her, like you did with Natsuki. So that's why they're a little flustered. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out that much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Godai. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like... Oh, here's the almost kiss. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah! Hi, Godai. Sayori! Just now we weren't... It's okay, Godai. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that is fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know. How much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Godai? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Godai. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Godai. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you More than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak, and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Godai, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand on Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm gonna give to you. Sayori.
Subscribe. She gonna die.
Yeah. Sayori. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Godai.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Verdict subscribe.
Protagonist has no face. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Godai. Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you too, Godai. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Godai.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess it makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Godai.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling.
Verdict subscribe. She has the big sad.
She do have the big sad. Yeah, as I've said, Sayori's death, regardless of whether you say you want to stay friends with her forever or whether you love her, she's gonna die either way. Her death is set in stone. It's the catalyst for the second half of the game. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that. Excuse me. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay. That concludes tonight's presentation. I'm gonna save, but the whole point is I need to actually go back to that save the next time. Alright. So yeah, next time, I'm going to go down Yuri's path, basically. Try to appeal entirely to Yuri, and then, I guess, the week after I'll do Natsuki, then I can finish the game off. That should give me the 100% ending, or the best ending, rather. I thought this would take a lot less time than it wound up taking. Lesson learned, this is not the final chapter, this is just the final chapter part 1 of at least 3. So, yeah. Tomorrow is Free Build Friday. Snap Together Saturday. I'll be building some more of Daijujin. Sunday is the Super Bowl. Next Friday, more DDLC. No stream next Saturday because I'll be hanging out with friends. So the conclusion of Daijujin will be at the end of February. And that's our schedule. Alright, you folks have a great...
Verdicts scribe. Go Chiefs.
I'm not rooting for anybody. I just want to see some good football. I used to be a watch for the commercials kind of person because I didn't care about football, but I've kind of started enjoying the game at least. So, and Rihanna's going to put on the halftime show. That should be good. So, looking forward to that. Anyway, everyone have a great day, have a great week. Happy Superb Owl Sunday. And come tune into my streams. Adios.